Hi everybody, it's Megan. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is the first video of mine that you've clicked on. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing a flip through of my Hobonichi cousin. This is the A5 size, and just as a heads up, this is the Avec version, so it is only for July through December. And as you can see, this is how thick and chunky it has gotten so far. I'm only going to be doing a flip through for the months of August and September. I do have a flip through for the month of July if you're interested. And then obviously once October is over, I will try to do a flip through sooner rather than later. So I'm not going to go through any of my monthly or my weekly pages because I do use those a little bit differently, not for journaling or memory keeping, but my dailies are purely journaling, as you can see. As a heads up, I am very writing heavy, but it is mostly memory keeping or kind of recording things that have happened, along with obviously feelings and thoughts that go along with it. But I don't pour my heart and soul into the pages. So I'm, okay for the most part with people looking at this. Like, I don't really feel like I have a whole lot to hide. But if there is some kind of stuff that I might strategically cover, just as a heads up. But I do a lot of writing. I know that that's something that people wonder about, like, do we just decorate? Do people just decorate and put stickers and pretty things and pictures into their journaling or their Hobonichis, or do they actually write in it? And I do actually write in it. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my pages along the way. If I remember where I got the stickers and stuff from, I will let you know. And let me know if you do have any questions down in the comments, and I will try to answer those as best I can. So the first page of each month, which if you take a look at, let's take a look at a month that is new or unused, I guess is a better word, which right now is going to be December. It's really just kind of a big open blank space. And so what I like to put here are the highlights. And so the highlights of the month, I just kind of pull out things that happened that I think were really important, and then along with some of the favorites. Favorites would basically be things that I've used or I've talked about kind of repeatedly throughout the month. So that's what this first page looks like. The stickers that I use come from Creating & Co. I've really been liking using these stickers. Paige from Creating & Co has this set of stickers that I think is called like anti-sticker kit, or it's like an anti-kit of some sort. And basically it's kind of designed if you are a bullet journaler or a very minimalistic sticker planner. So you do have these kind of full-size boxes that would fit a kind of standard vertical planner if you are a vertical planner user, where there's like a 1.5 inch wide width, and then the length I don't actually know, but it's kind of that typical standard length. But then sometimes the edges are like kind of roughened up, or they're supposed to simulate like torn washi, smaller washi strips. They do come with days of the week as well, which you can see here. They do have like days of the week. And so that's why it's kind of like almost like a bullet journaling style kit. I like to use it for the highlights. The monthly sticker is from Lexi Kylie Designs, and then I don't remember where that one's from. All right, so as you can see here, I have been trying to incorporate more photos and pictures into my journaling. My journaling, for the photos, I've been basically collaging my photos together on like Pic Collage or a similar app, and then printing them out at Walgreens or CVS, and then just cutting them down and pasting them in or gluing them in with a tape runner. And that's been working for me. It does create a little bit of a thicker or thickness to the page, but I don't have a printer set up, and so that's been working for me. There are a few days where I don't have anything. I'm okay with that. I've been trying to do as much as I can in here, so I might go back and fill in with other ephemera or memorabilia that I have from like years past that I want to hold on to, but I don't want to hold, like it's kind of just loose in a box. So I might put them in here and do some very quick journaling about it. But other than that, you know, there's a few pages that are blank, totally fine by me. Here's some information that I wrote down from a website or like a video that I watched. These are kind of old Erin Condren stuff. I'm not throwing away a lot of my Erin Condren stuff, but I'm trying to use it up, and then obviously I'm not planning to repurchase from Erin Condren anytime soon. So you might kind of see that sprinkled throughout here. It's me just basically trying to use it up. There is some Cocoa Daisy items. These items here are from the July kit, which I think was like under the sea theme, so I thought that was really cute. And I do a lot of tip-ins, so you can see that here. These were stickers from the dollar store that are like 3D-ish. And then I just did some watercolor in the back because the stickers are pretty. When really am I going to use these? So I just basically laid them all down on one page and kind of colored in the background with watercolor to connect everything together. Another quote that I kind of just used to take up space. Some more writing, some more stickers. Again, just to kind of take up space because I like pretty stickers, but I actually wanted to put them in a planner or a journal. Some tip-ins with photos. I have been trying to include a little bit more watercolor as well, and then also kind of enlarging keywords or like places as they are applicable for the day. So again, more tip-ins. These journaling cards here come from Cocoa Daisy. I did start purchasing from Cocoa Daisy their subscription kit, and for Cocoa Daisy it's a minimum 3-month subscription, and then you can cancel. So I started for the September like solstice kit, and I did start using the cards a little bit early because you get them about 2 or 3 weeks before the month starts. Some Fox and Cactus washi, old Fox and Cactus washi. And then again, this is a kind of another example of a collage picture where since everything happened on the same day, I just went ahead and kept it. On the back, I added some, again, more stickers from Wonton and a Million and Simply Gilded. That's a Glam Planner character sticker and I attached it with some washi just to tip in the images. I did try to use a different color pen. I really don't like how it turned out. So that's I'm pretty much a black pen person, but you will see the pen, pink pen there. This is from Cocoa Daisy, Fox and Cactus. I tried to use a little bit of Distress ink here. I honestly don't know how to use it, and the 4-piece set that I got ended up looking kind of a little bit like Hogwarts colors. So that's kind of the way it is. I really don't have any idea what I'm doing. The Distress ink is a little bit intimidating for me, so I might play around with that a little bit more, but it kind of, you know, just added a little bit of color to that page. More Wonton and a Million stickers. I think this is Shine Sticker Studio. All of these are from the Michaels line, and then more Fox and Cactus. This vellum is from Michaels. Another journaling card, and then some Simply Gilded washi, and that's like some washi I got at a random meetup. We did like an exchange where, like, if you didn't want stuff, you put it into the middle of the table, and then you could take whatever you wanted. The pen that I use tends to be I tend to go for the Muji gel pen in the .38, just kind of the round barreled gel pen. And there are a couple spreads where I did use the Hobonichi pen that comes with the planner if you purchase off of the Hobonichi website, but for the most part it's just been gel pen. So there is a little bit of transfer. If I were to write on this page after writing, like if I have pen here and then I write on this page, there's actually a little bit of transfer of the ink onto the next page, even though this is dry and doesn't smear. So I do end up using like a sheet of paper, almost like a blotting paper, and I haven't had any problems with that. A bunch of stickers from Michaels. This is washi that I bought, so I really wanted to showcase that. Let's see, this is from Rainbow Bunny & Co., Mint Mongoose, just a couple of subscriptions that I paid for that month that I wanted to talk about. More stickers. So I have been trying to do a little bit more watercoloring. I've joined the Stationery Cafe Facebook group. They also have a podcast, and then they do a virtual meetup through Zoom on Tuesdays and Fridays, alternating depending on the week. And they've been doing a like watercolor style piece, and it's kind of a fun push myself out of my creative zone. So that's the very first watercolor that I did. I should have edged it, but I didn't, so it looks a little bit messy. The future ones get a lot nicer than that. Yeah, more stickers that are the same. Here's an example of for September. I have all the stickers from that anti-kit from Creating & Co. out, but I haven't filled in with the highlights yet, so I do plan to do that. A little bit of journaling about my new Hobonichi order. My husband and I celebrated our 8-year anniversary, so that on the 2nd. So I also do book reviews, kind of writing out my thoughts on the books and movies and restaurants and stuff like that. And so I wrote about Veronica Roth's Chosen Ones. It's the first book that I've finished in a while, since the kind of the shutdown, or like the self-isolation, self-quarantining situation that we've kind of been asked to do. And you know, there was, I think, a book or two that I might have finished, but this was really kind of one of the first ones that I read and I was excited about. So I did want to write about it. Someone, I think, asked me where I get these photos. I literally just pull them off the internet, put it onto a collage app, and then get them printed out just like all my other photos. So no special place for where I get the book covers, just off the internet. This was my second watercolor. As you can see, just having the edge, the clean edge around it makes it look a lot nicer. The vellum tip-in was inspired by Dakshina on YouTube. She does this in her like Stalogy notebooks that she uses for planning, and I thought that that would be a great way to kind of add in texture and interest into my own journaling. So I did just tape it in with clear tape because I didn't have anything else for it. This is vellum that comes from Cocoa Daisy. Again, more Cocoa Daisy stuff, and then a little bit of Little Rainbow Moon, some of their paper that you can use for different like multimedia stuff. But most of this is Cocoa Daisy. Here's where I used some stuff from Little Rainbow Moon, and I did do a review or unboxing of the journaling kit. So I will leave a link to that in the cards here in the eye, in case you're interested in seeing that. But it was also, there was like sequins and tissue paper, this paper here, some other paper, so I kind of, the watercolors, so I kind of talk about that, these stickers here as well. So I will include that. Again, a lot of Cocoa Daisy stuff. The watercolors is mostly from Little Rainbow Moon, and it's hard to see on camera. It looks like it's really hard to read, And perhaps it is, but in person to me, it's readable. So, and that's the important thing for me. Some photos here that are kind of tipped in. Here is kind of an example of a lot of tip-ins. We have one connected to a larger tip-in with more writing. Again, the tissue paper from Little Rainbow Moon, along with washi from Little Rainbow Moon, and then washi die cuts and stickers from Cocoa Daisy. For some reason, September was a really big like solstice, purpley, pink, blue toned month. So the kits just worked out really, really well. Again, kind of just more die cuts and washi that I've kind of taped in here. Some Simply Gilded washi. I do put in swatches of my nail polish when I purchase new nail polish. Here's an example of where you can see, maybe you can see. It's a little bit hard to tell if it's shadowing from the other page, but it's actually, if any ink that you can actually see on this page is just transfer from this other page because I didn't have an extra sheet in it. So that's just something that I've noticed when I use the Muji gel pens. I just have to put something here, otherwise it looks a little bit messy. We got rid of our TV because we don't really use it. I did some watercolor in the background, and then this paper here was paper from Little Rainbow Moon, and then the journaling cards are all from Cocoa Daisy. A lot of the headers are from Cocoa Daisy as well. Again, just more stickers that I'm trying to use up. I do have a post-it note here. I did want to write a little bit about Ruth Bader Ginsburg and her death, but I just didn't have time to dedicate the time that I wanted to spend on it. So I have a sticky note for that. Worst comes to worst, if I don't have anything, I at least have the sticky note so that I remember it happened or when it happened, but hopefully I will be able to get to that. Another watercolor that I did that I think turned out really nicely. Again, more journaling cards. These puffy stickers are also from Cocoa Daisy. I do have something that I wanted to write here. I just haven't had a chance to yet, mostly about my husband's photography business and how that's going. I did join Wild University, which if you're not familiar, it is affiliated with Wild for Planners, which is a huge group on Facebook. And it's a big, like huge planning community, and they did start the subscription like channel service. It's almost like a Skillshare, but it's focused more on things that the planner community might be more interested in, such as like creating your own dream planner space or creative space. Creative journaling is this month's kind of big theme, self-care, budgeting. It's kind of like, almost like self-development or personal development. Like I said, there is a monthly fee or a yearly fee. I did end up paying for the yearly fee for that. Again, more journaling. I did pull a leaf off the ground for fall, just a maple leaf. And then this right here is actually napkin. That's from Little Rainbow Moon, and with a journaling card from Cocoa Daisy on top of it. So that's pretty much the flip through for the last 2 months. I really like kind of how chunky it's getting, and I do like the crinkliness of the paper. I really found that the Avec, I think, is working really well, because if this were the entire year, January through December, I think it would just be too heavy, too bulky. I've done it before with the cousin where I've had the whole year, and it really, by the end of the year, I kind of was like hating trying to work through these later pages. So, so far so good. We'll see how well I'm able to keep up with this when the baby arrives. And this, I've kept up with this really well this year, or this half of the year, but the first half of the year, I have lots of photos, lots of sticky notes, but not a whole lot of writing. So, at the end of the year, I might do a flip through of my first half of the year, but as of right now, I'm still trying to play catch up with that. But for so far, for this one, for the month of August, July, August, and September, I've been doing fairly well. So anyway, like I said earlier, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll try my best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more of these flip throughs, please like the video. And of course, if you're interested in seeing more videos from me in general, I'd love it if you subscribed. I hope that you guys all have a wonderful day, or that everybody has a wonderful day, or at least a manageable day. You're able to get through it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.